Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be attempting to build a Formula 1 style car in this research and development sandbox mode using these tires right here, the Formula 1 tires. So I think I'm going to build this mostly out of venture stuff, so I'm just going to start out with a venture cab, and let's just switch to that. This thing turns way too quick. Even when you're not even using most of your wheels, it turns like that fast. Wow. And I guess we'll just build the body out of these. And I'm thinking we can do two of the cabs up there. We don't need those. And then those will sort of look like a cockpit, sort of. So let's go into build mode and add a few more blocks. I think I'm going to have these things slope down at the front. And also there's some things that slope backwards at the sides. So I'm going to use these longer versions. Like, I think that's a fine place right there. We're going to do the same on the other side. I think I'm going to put these pieces of armor to sort of symbolize, well, smaller versions, to sort of symbolize the air intake vents that they have. I decided it was too small for the current tires that we decided to use, which is these big ones, so I'm making it a lot bigger. I feel like placing these will look cool behind the cockpit area, since it sort of flows down. It actually looks like the cabs have a bit of hair going off of them. I think we could hide our batteries underneath these little wing things coming off to the side. So I'm just going to put a few batteries like that, and just a repair bubble and a shield bubble under there. It's probably not enough to cover the whole thing, but it's fine for now. I also attached a few fuel pods which will be covered up by the shields. I'm going to have some of these propellers right here in the back so that it goes faster. I'm also going to have the venture booster down here. I think it's about time to add the wheels, so I'm just going to attach these in the front and in the back like that. And it looks really blocky right now. I don't know if I can make it look any better than that, but I think we need to add a few more detail pieces. Now that I think about it, we could probably use these sort of as the air input on the car, so I'm going to do that. I decided to use these on the top and bottom and relocate all this to the back. And I also made this plow as a spoiler. I just realized that there's actual spoilers in the game, so I'm just going to replace that with an actual one now. And the front spoilers in the game don't really cover the front, so I'm just going to add two of these wings and maybe add a little bit in the middle. I think I'm finally done building the car, so now it's time to test it, and it looks like the sun's going down. So let's first see what its top speed is. So there's a speedometer at the bottom, so I'm just going to go as fast as I can, and that's not what I expected, but okay, I guess that works. Let's go and see if we can go through these jumps. And that's not how you do it. It seems like the front spoiler sort of messes up things a lot. Now I'm gonna see if I can make this jump right here. Here we go. And of course the front spoilers get hurt every time. And yeah, this thing does not want to stay upright. Maybe I need to add a gyroscope to it. So let's add just there for now and see if that does any more. Well, we got a floating car right here. I mean, if it works, I guess. And we're going up the hill. And there we go. We've made it. I mean, that's not how a car is supposed to work, but it works. Let's run it up these real quick and see what happens. Okay, here we go. We're at the peak of this hill. Just a little more and we'd be in. This is like a balancing car act right here. Up here we go. Whoa, this is not supposed to happen. I think this boost doesn't really help us that much. It just makes it a little weird. But let's try that again without boost. Okay, here we go. And it doesn't like this tunnel. Let's see how fast it can go down a slope. And here we go, into action. This car is definitely better for either flat surfaces or flying, because it can do both. It can't really drive that well on curved surfaces or other things, but it can sure fly. Perfect landing. Let's see how this front spoiler does with all these bumps. Wow, it looks like it's having a rough day. Get it? Because this is a rough track. Just for fun, I'm going to put a few bomb holding devices on the front and see how that works. So let's drive around and fly and launch some bombs. The most amazing race car ever. Except for the spoilers came off. But the real question is, can we fly over these monuments? So let's see how we do. Okay, so we are going up here. We're going off, so let's keep flying. And doesn't look like this is working. Or maybe? No, we ran out of fuel. Well, at least we landed it. But what happens if you have a Geocorp grade booster? Let's find out. Wow! This thing is like super speed, and of course it's flying again. And of course it lands on its back. I'm not used to this extra speed boost with this Geocorp thing. Let's wait for it to fully charge up again and see what top speeds it gets. Wow, 160, and we ran into a sign. Yet we managed to not. Oh. It doesn't want to go in because it would collide with the sign. Well then. I added an AI module to one of them. Let's see what he does. Looks like he's just driving around. So let's drive and see if he follows us. Nope. Can he follow us in the air? Possibly. No. He's just probably confused on what's even going on. Just a floating car. You know, the usual. Wow, that was quite a turn. Now I want to see what happens if I spawn in a bunch of them and tell them to all follow me. Could we like set up a race or something? So let's move these further apart. So like one up here, one up here, one of them up here, and one of them up here. Now it's time to convert them into the car. Now that I got them all in a line, let's tell them all to follow us. This might be a bad idea. Oh, they're already pushing. We don't even have to do any work. Our train of cars just pushes us along. So now let's actually drive and see how they do. Wow, this is kind of silly. But can they catch up with me when I'm in the air? That's the question. Looks like they're just turning around in circles and having a lot of trouble because a lot of them are trying the same thing. And then there's just this one guy who realizes he doesn't have to be in the mix with everyone else. Car war. It looks like I win because I go over him. Oh, and I landed on more. All of a sudden you're driving on a road. A car flies in front of you. You have no time to react. You crash. Then you realize it was this car. Oh look, here they come after me. Only 3 are still doing anything. Those two are just doing whatever that is. Let's see if they can follow me up hills. Haha, you went ahead. You failed. And apparently I failed because I exploded. Sometime during the sunset, cars will come up to you while you're sitting on a pole. You have to be prepared and do practice like this. That's gonna have to be it for this video. If you liked it, push the like button, and if you want to see me do more creations in this game, also push the like button, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. And I ran into a pole. I was expecting to fly there, but I guess that works too.